So as you can see, there is this image running through the length of the mural. We came up with the idea of having a serpent flowing through all the parts of the mural and being a part of all the different collectives, because the snake, or the symbolism of the serpent, is found in all the indigenous cultures of the Americas.
Some of the important parts for Alas on this mural is Quetzalcoatl. He's the feathered serpent, and he really is the circle of life. Like, not in the sense of reincarnation where you're going to come back, but everything gets passed on and passed down, and it changes, and the involvement and growth. So we thought that it was important to have a double-headed snake, and each collective group had a say on what the snake represented in our indigenous cultures. And Quetzalcoatl is super important to us in the idea of indigenous art from Mayans and Toltecs. He is the giver and taker of life, and it's talking about the seeds that we plant in this community, the things we want to grow, to create in unity. We're here together as indigenous people, and we're together strong. Whether we have a little bit different iconography or different beliefs, we're still the same, and we still have the same blood, and we still are part of this land.
And up in our Pueblo country, New Mexico, we have the water serpent. And the water serpent is also known as the Avanu. And you can see that serpent in our textiles, our dancing regalia, our pottery. All our aesthetics have that serpent.
So I helped with the patterns of the Avanu. It represents water and it travels through water. I was really inspired by the patterns that I see on Pueblo potteries. I'm from Acoma, Pueblo on my maternal grandfather's side, so I always see these different designs. We have a lot of pottery in our homes, and we carry them, and they have a lot of significance about our culture, about our stories, the things that we do, and how we express ourselves in the ways that we are still here today. So I helped with the steps. They symbolize steps, or a home or a mountain, holding a place of being grounded, a sense of place, I guess, is kind of where I was thinking about, because the area that we're in is Tewa land, and understanding that sense of place here and that there were homes here.
Those pre-colonial trade routes that exist all the way here up to Santa Fe, Route 66, Camino Real, all of that is old, ancient routes where people traded story, they shared ceremony, shared feathers, shared things to adorn themselves with, and that represents that fluidity of our culture and our indigenous knowledge that moved throughout the Americas, and still does and still will. And so that's also a testament to that fluidity of migration, and that although there's efforts to stop the migration of indigenous people in the Americas, we've always been migrating and adapting, and that's probably not going to stop anytime soon.